I'm Judy Green and welcome back to NatChat. So I'm going to get back to talking to Jill. So Jill, after you did the modelling, you were organising parades and then you started your own business. Could you tell the viewers a bit about that?
That was something as a single parent for me that was very important because being a single parent, your child is at school and you need to adjust your life around it. And to stay in the so-called corporate world, they're fairly unrealistic hours, and for a single parent again, you really can't, you just can't be out all night all the time when you've got a child. So I looked for something that would perhaps take me to a more stable life as a parent, if you like, and lots of things came to mind, but probably the one that really popped up was
the impressions.
How quickly our children grow. I was in LA on a visit to a family member. I went to Grumman's Chinese Theatre. I was very excited about seeing all the celebrity handprints and disappointed when I got there to see an outline in cement and a shoe. And I thought, oh, that's not enough. And then chatting with my sister-in-law over there, she was quite creative. She said, oh, wouldn't it be great if we had been able to do the children's hands? They've grown and this. And I went, yes. I said, well, you know, let's think about that. And it was just one of those crazy conversations. And then I came back to Australia and I tried casting everything that basically moved. But
just going back, back to that entrepreneurial side of you, because the average person, how many people see, walk, in Hollywood and they see the hands and the feet, and I don't know anyone else that has been doing impressions the way you do. So I think that was pretty amazing.
I think that's probably people who have curious minds or creative minds, and sometimes you come up with an idea and you don't know where it comes from. I think you've probably had many situations yourself where you sit with girlfriends or family and you chat about silly ideas, but sometimes...
Especially over wine.
But some of them are really sometimes really great. And if you look into a little bit of research, you'll see that some of the best inventions around the world came out of crazy conversations or so supposedly silly ideas, which
coffee table sort of conversations type of thing. Okay, so you decided that you were going to embark on this. So you did tell me some funny stories in the early days of doing them.
I thought we'll just use plaster, and I've no expertise or knowledge about any of those technical products. So of course, like anything, you have to just try. And, I cast the dog and the cat and they wouldn't keep still. And, I'd say to my son, put your hand in that. And he'd go, oh, Mum, not again. I chatted with a few different people and someone said to me, why don't you try a dental product? Which I've not had any work on my teeth or anything, so I didn't know about how quickly the product's set, but there's this fabulous product that's used for mouth guards. Sets very quickly. If you mix it with warm water, pop a baby's hand into it,
so that would be more comfortable for a... So what is the youngest baby that you've ever worked on?
Done the handprints. 55 minutes old in the delivery suite.
Oh my God.
That's too young.
So was there a lot of squirming?
How
did it go?
No. The younger the baby is, the better it is.
Really?
Because they're all full and floppy and sleepy. Once they go past 3 months old, they do this. And they don't want to keep still. And of course, everyone wants, ideally, to get a lovely open hand.
Right, sure.
Because you have lots of wonderful photos, and that's...
Now, talking about big open hands, I know you did a lot of impressions for some big babies, some of these men they,
Oh, the bigger babies.
So tell me a bit about the bigger babies.
Okay, the biggest, well, I couldn't say the biggest baby, but the biggest hands I've ever done was of Stuart Lowe, who used to play for St Kilda.
Oh.
I've done many, many AFL players, lots of different celebrities. Probably the one, I don't get scared or intimidated by celebrities, but the one that I probably was a little bit more concerned about was Sir Donald Bradman. And I did his hands for the museum in Adelaide. And because he was such a legend, it was a fabulous honour, and he was such a gracious, beautiful man, and a lot of fun as well. So I've been blessed to have met some amazing people through that as well.
And also, you train people now as well, or are you getting too busy for that? So,
yeah. Look, for me, I still love doing it a little bit, but I've moved my direction again. I think life is part of changing directions through your life, often not through your own choice, just things present. I do train girls to do it because it's great business for them if they want to do it, but once they're trained up, off they go and they run their own business. But no, it's fun. But I've actually decided to move in another direction, which is charity.
Which is the charity work, which I really want to talk to you about, but you know, we must go to a break.
Yes.
So I'm Judy Green, and we're just going to have a quick break, and I'll be back with Jill Thomas, and we're going to talk about the passion, what she's involved in now. So don't go away.